The select a column to display in EasyEst allows you to arrange or rearrange and control every list in the system that consists of vertical columns and horizontal rows. You can drag columns around, you can eliminate columns, you can hide columns, and you can save the different views that we discussed in the load save feature. Some users prefer to have the takeoff quantity over on the left side of the descriptions. You can put your mouse on the heading title. When you see the down arrow, hold the left button down, keep it down, and then drag your mouse until you get it to where you want. The same thing if we hold the mouse down till it turns colors and drag it, and you'll have it over here on the left side. So you can rearrange columns. If you don't want to see a particular column, for instance the code column, you can get where it shows the double arrows, hold the left button down when you see the double arrows, and move it to the left to reduce it to 0 to take it out of view. The line will be a little heavier, and so you'll know which ones you have not in view. I'll do another one here. To get them to redisplay, move it over till you see the double line and drag it back across, and we'll just open these two up here. If you have a lot of rows to the right of the screen, you can split the screen by this little black oblong shape. You'll see I have a double arrow down at the lower left corner, and I'm going to drag that over to the other side of the description. So as you scroll to the right, you're still lined up. So that's helpful if you have a lot of columns to the right and you're frequently moving over there. I'm going to move this back over so that we don't have that, and I'm also going to take the description and put it back on the other side of the quantity column. After you've rearranged the columns, you can save the view using our load save feature, which we discussed before. To add columns to the list or to remove columns you may not want to see on this list, right mouse click anywhere on the list and select columns to display, and you want to click left button on that. When the list comes up, the ones with the check marks are the ones currently in display. This is an alphabetical list, generally speaking. So if we wanted to put the waste factor up, we just scroll down to the bottom, click on it, and it moves it up. In this case, the waste factor only deals with material, so it's automatically put it in that location. In other cases, if you want to see the assemblies, it will just simply list them on the list, and we're going to click off this list to end this procedure. When we go back to the columns, the waste factor is in place, and if we go look over to the right, most everything is added all the way over on the right, so you'll need to drag it to where you want it to be. As a recap, we're going to remove the assemblies and the waste factor by right mouse clicking and then left click on selected column to display. Just going to click on the waste factor, that'll remove it to the list, and the same with assemblies. And then click off the list to get back to where you started.